I'm Olivia Bailey, and if you're seeing me right now, you're probably watching EHCtv on Comcast Cable, or you might be listening to WEHC 90.7. Whether you're seeing or hearing me right now, I'm glad you're tuned in. My guest today is Adam Pugh, an athletic trainer and, well, I guess not a football player anymore, but served as a senior football player this year. Adam, thanks for being on the set.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to talk about a variety of issues today, with both with football and athletic training, but let's start with football. Where did you get your start playing football?
I started back in 6th grade playing tackle football, but leading up to that I always played Pugh, like flag football. My dad used to coach me when I was little, and both my dad played in college and my brother played in college, and I had a bunch of cousins that went on to play in college, and one actually made it to the NFL for a little bit. So we've just kind of always had the love for the game in our family.
So what did it mean to you being here at Emory and Henry playing football?
It was actually a big deal. When I was choosing a college, I wanted to choose a place that I knew I could get a good degree, and then I could also have a chance to play football, which I knew from a little kid I always wanted to play college football. So, and when I was looking at schools, I just weighed my options, and Emory and Henry gave me the best chance to do both of them.
And what do you feel like football is really put into your academic career here at Emory? What has it given you as a student?
Well, it teaches me a lot about discipline and how to prioritize and how to stay on top of things. Football itself has really taught me how to grow up to be a man. But for academic standpoints, it really just kind of makes you balance things out, because playing a sport, you have to be able to balance your work, and then obviously football's like a job, so you have to be able to do both.
And your major here at Emory and Henry is athletic training, and that's one of the majors on campus that is you have to put a lot of effort into. Not that you don't others, but you actually have to have on-site time as an athletic trainer. Can you talk about the curriculum and what some of your responsibilities are as an athletic training major?
Yeah, sure. As an athletic trainer, for my major, like you said, we do a lot of outside work. The major's awesome. It's a lot of hands-on work. We get to work with athletes directly, whether it's diagnosing an injury, rehabbing an injury. We do more than just your typical filling up water bottles and coming and sitting at practices just to make sure everything runs smoothly. We have to evaluate, we have to diagnose, we have to prevent injuries. Not even just injuries, like illnesses and sicknesses and all those. We take care of all that. Like I said, we do a lot of hands-on stuff, so we actually get to work directly with all sports teams, men's and women's, varsities, and we get to work directly with athletes and create a relationship there.
And how did you decide that you wanted to be an athletic trainer as a career?
Actually, back in high school, I broke my ankle playing football when I was younger, my freshman year, and I had a really good athletic trainer that worked with me, and I kind of just got intrigued about what he did and how he helped me get back to where I was, and the body just kind of always fascinated me, so I just kind of knew I wanted to do that. So when I came here and found out that this school had a really good athletic training program, I thought it was right up my alley.
So there's a lot of inspiration behind this career, but has there ever been a time, I know if I were to walk out on the field, I'd pass out from some of the injuries that happened, but has there ever been a moment that I guess you've doubted your career or it's challenged you in one way or another?
It's been very challenging because the curriculum is tough, but it prepares you for life after college. I can't say I've ever doubted it. If an incident were to occur on a field or a court and you're rushing out to help the athlete, we're kind of taught to remain calm on the outside, but on the inside we're really kind of freaking out a little bit just because we are kind of new at this. We're not certified yet. But no, I've never had second doubts about whether I wanted to go a different track academically. Once I got into the program, it just felt right, and it felt like it was something I need to be doing.
Do you have a specific moment that was especially rewarding for you, whether it was treating an injury or diagnosing an injury or something like that?
Yeah, actually, probably last year, I got to work and create a wellness and fitness program for, it wasn't even an athlete, it was actually just a community member from around Emory. They volunteered, and I got to work with her and make some goals and kind of help get her back in shape better. But also every incident with every athlete is kind of special in itself. You know, you get to be there when the injury occurs, you get to see how it happens, and then you get to see how they progress through the rehab and then return back to playing, and it just gives you a sense of accomplishment.
And this is a big month for athletic trainers, a celebration really. What's important about this month for athletic trainers?
It's the month for, it's the NATA, which is the National Athletic Trainers Association. It's our month that kind of designates for us. This month is really just about raising the awareness of what athletic trainers do all over the nation. You know, if you ask most people, they kind of don't understand what we are and what we do. They think we're kind of more just people that are there to, you know, towel people off and give them water, but we're actually certified medical professionals and allied health professionals that, you know, we provide care more than just a basic first aid. You know, a lot of people associate athletic trainers with just trainers, and it kind of gets under our skin just because we're not trainers. You know, we're not personal trainers. We do a lot more than they do. You can go online and get a certification for, you know, if you take 2 weeks of classes, but to be an athletic trainer, you have to go through a rigorous coursework of 4 years through an accredited program and then take a BOC exam to pass before you can even be accredited. So it's kind of, this month is all just about kind of raising awareness for people that don't know what we do and why we're used.
Are there going to be any special things going on campus, or any, I guess, sessions that you guys are going to be informing people about this?
Yeah, actually, our seniors right now, myself included, for our big project in one of our classes is how we're going to try and help raise awareness for our month that's designated to us. And each of us are kind of split up, and, you know, we're trying to do things like this where we can broadcast on the radio, on television, getting out public service announcements, things like that, just to kind of help spread what we do so people get a better understanding of, you know, that we're there for them and for the athletes and community members rather than just, you know, athletes themselves.
Well, perfect. Thank you for being on the set to talk to me about this. As an athlete, I know I definitely appreciate our athletic trainers and what they do. Thank you. You've been listening to this sports interview on Emory and Henry Reports on EHCtv. You can find us on Comcast Cable Channel 70 and 95 each Wednesday and Thursday night at 7. Thanks for joining me, Olivia Bailey, for this sports interview.